What is ICO in cryptocurrencies? What are the pros and cons of ICO protection? Cryptocurrencies have revolutionized the way we perceive and transact value in the digital world. Among the various concepts and techniques that have emerged, initial coin offerings, ICOs, have gained significant attention. In this article, we will explore what ICOs are, how they work, and discuss the pros and cons of ICO protection. Understanding ICO in cryptocurrencies. What is an ICO? An ICO, or initial coin offering, is a fundraising method used by cryptocurrency projects to raise capital. It involves the issuance and sale of a new digital token or cryptocurrency to investors in exchange for established cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ethereum. ICOs typically occur during the early stages of a project's development when the team behind the project needs funding to bring their ideas to fruition. How does an ICO work? When a cryptocurrency project decides to launch an ICO, they create a white paper that outlines the details of the project, its goals, and the token being offered. Interested investors can participate in the ICO by sending their desired amount of cryptocurrency to the project's designated wallet address. In return, they receive the newly minted tokens. Benefits of ICOs. 1. Access to capital. ICOs provide an avenue for cryptocurrency projects to secure the necessary funds to develop their platforms or applications. This enables innovation and growth in the blockchain industry. 2. Global investor participation. ICOs have a global reach, allowing investors from around the world to participate in funding promising projects. This decentralized nature of ICOs creates opportunities for both project teams and investors regardless of their geographical location. 3. Early investor incentives. ICO participants often receive bonuses or discounts on the tokens they purchase during the ICO phase. This incentivizes early investment and rewards early supporters of the project. Liquidity and trading. ICO tokens can be listed on cryptocurrency exchanges shortly after the ICO ends, providing liquidity and the ability to trade these tokens on the secondary market. This allows investors to potentially realize profits by selling their tokens at a higher price. Risks and challenges of ICOs. 1. Lack of regulation. ICOs operate in a relatively unregulated space, which exposes investors to potential scams, frauds, and projects with little substance. The absence of regulatory oversight poses risks and challenges in terms of investor protection and market stability. 2. Volatility and uncertainty. ICO tokens can be highly volatile in price, often experiencing significant fluctuations shortly after listing on exchanges. This volatility can lead to substantial gains or losses for investors, depending on market conditions. 3. Market saturation. With the growing popularity of ICOs, the market has become crowded, making it increasingly challenging for projects to stand out and attract investors. 3. This saturation can result in a lack of attention and funding for legitimate projects. Pros of ICO protection. Increased investor confidence. ICO protection measures, such as regulations and due diligence requirements, can help instill confidence in potential investors. When investors perceive that ICOs are subject to certain standards and scrutiny, they may feel more comfortable participating, leading to increased capital flow into legitimate projects. Enhanced market stability. By implementing protective measures, ICOs can contribute to the stability of the overall cryptocurrency market. When scams and fraudulent projects are minimized, investors are more likely to trust the market and make informed investment decisions. Regulatory compliance. ICO protection can ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations, preventing money laundering, fraud, and other illicit activities. Compliance measures can also address issues such as Know Your Customer, KYC, and anti-money laundering, AML, procedures, fostering a more transparent and accountable ecosystem. Cons of ICO protection. Limiting market access. Excessive regulations and restrictions on ICOs can limit access to funding for genuine projects. If the compliance requirements become overly burdensome, it may deter entrepreneurs and innovators from utilizing ICOs as a means of raising capital, stifling innovation in the blockchain industry. Potential for overregulation. While some level of regulation is necessary to protect investors, excessive regulation can stifle the growth and development of the ICO market. Striking the right balance between investor protection and innovation is crucial to ensure the continued evolution of this fundraising method. Lack of global standardization. ICO regulations vary significantly across different countries and jurisdictions. The lack of global standardization creates challenges for both project teams and investors, as they need to navigate through a complex regulatory landscape. Harmonizing regulations across borders could promote a more cohesive and accessible ICO ecosystem. It's important to understand ICO. In summary, ICOs have emerged as a popular fundraising method in the cryptocurrency industry. They offer benefits such as access to capital, global investor participation, and early investor incentives. However, ICOs also come with risks and challenges, including lack of regulation, market volatility, and market saturation. Implementing ICO protection measures can enhance investor confidence, promote market stability, and ensure regulatory compliance. Nevertheless, it is crucial to strike a balance between protection and innovation to foster a thriving ICO ecosystem. FAQs. Q1. What is the main purpose of an ICO? The main purpose of an ICO is to raise capital for cryptocurrency projects during their early stages of development. It allows project teams to secure funding from investors by offering newly minted tokens in exchange for established cryptocurrencies. Q2. Are ICOs considered a secure investment? ICOs come with inherent risks, and not all ICOs are secure investments. It's essential for investors to conduct thorough research, analyze the project's white paper, team credentials, and assess the potential risks before participating in an ICO. Q3. How can investors protect themselves in ICOs? Investors can protect themselves in ICOs by being cautious and conducting due diligence. They should verify the legitimacy of the project, assess the team's expertise, review the project's roadmap and white paper, and consider the overall market conditions before making an investment decision. Q4. Are there any alternatives to ICOs? Yes, there are alternative fundraising methods in the cryptocurrency space, such as security token offerings, STOs, and initial exchange offerings, IEOs. These methods also enable projects to raise capital but operate under different regulatory frameworks. Q5. How do ICO regulations vary across different countries? ICO regulations vary significantly across different countries and jurisdictions. Some countries have embraced ICOs and implemented supportive regulations, while others have imposed stricter rules or even banned ICOs altogether. It's essential for both projects and investors to understand the regulatory landscape in their respective jurisdictions before participating in ICOs. It is not investment advice.